And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morgan. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Back to throw, it's Collins. Right side, it's Bryson. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
Wants to throw one first. And he almost had a pick.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. With the catch, it's Rodgers.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Gonna look downfield again. Escapes the pressure going right. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. That is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
He makes the catch. He'll work it. Down to the 28. Welcome to Los Angeles Memorial Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Kennesaw State Owls and the USC Trojans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Catching up with the Trojans head coach before the game, they are so fired up for this opportunity for their wide receiver here today. He has had one of the most productive seasons in school history, and today he can put his name at #1 in the history books with receiving touchdowns. They want to go to him early and often in the red zone. Now keep in mind, the defense knows this too, so I expect a battle back and forth. We'll see if he's able to get that record here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Trojans ready to kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Running inside, it's Morgan. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Well, one of the reasons why it's hard to run against this defense is because of that guy right there. He's one of the best D tackles in the game, and he's got tremendous explosiveness, quicks. He's strong at the point of attack. He can shed blocks, and he completely ate that last run up.
Looking downfield, it's Collins. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Press center downs going to the air. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Owls getting set on 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Morgan. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And the Owls will hustle to the line. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds his man open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big 1st down on an explosive. But, David, 3rd down defense, it's one thing to allow a 1st down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and you know that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
Makes the grab, and he will score. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Straight ahead, it's Jordan. Got the first down. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets them up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Here comes the heat. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, these windows get tighter down here in the red zone, and those catches are a little bit more contested, more people near you, and it gets a little bit more difficult. But you need your players to step up for your QB and make big plays. I think he's going to look back and say, I should have made that play.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the back. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The give on 4th. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Finds his man. It's Morgan. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
And I think they found a matchup they like, man. This running back has been a problem out of the backfield. Like, we know he can run it, but the matchups now, who's going to cover him? Is it a linebacker? Is it a safety? Right now, this offense, they found something with him catching the football in the backfield, and they just keep going back to it.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Sets his feet. It's Collins. Heaves it deep. Leaping grab for a big gain. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And another big play for this offense. How about this offense coming out on fire, throwing the football all over the yard, making big plays. This is a tough unit to stop this defense. They better find some answers, or he's going to throw for more yards in this game than he ever has.
He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Left side is Rodgers. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennsaw State on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking for a man. It's Collins. Look out! Trying to escape and get it himself. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Long way to go on second down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense way over eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. They want to throw it. Looking deep. He's got it down the left side. Off to the races. Touchdown, Trojans. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Owls offense comes out ready to go They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Collins. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires on the move. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kennsaw State will have to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Changing the routes with his receivers. Looking for room. It's Jordan. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Motion from the wideout. Fouls through the defense. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Sets his feet. It's Mayava. Looking for a huge play. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun, it's Morgan. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Collins. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And the missed connection on third down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is four-down territory. The offense still on the field. Needs it here on fourth down. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The run inside. It's Jordan. The Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. Quarterback signaling to his guys. They'll go to the air on second and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Back to throw, it's Mayava. He's got it on the move, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Trojans!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second. They'll take this opportunity to talk things over on the sideline. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. Throws to the back. Out wide right, it's Morgan. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the right. Makes the catch. It's Morgan. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Moving out to the right. He'll get rid of it. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And they tacked on the extra point. From inside the 15, here's the return. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got his man downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down for 42. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He's changing the play. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. Knocked down at the 22. That's a 1st down, and they can still stop the clock.
This guy reminds me a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Touchdown, USC! Middle of the end zone, he's got it! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And right down the middle. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see how they handle it. Gonna run it. It's Woods. At the 35, he's open. Flying down the right side. The 30. The 20. Into the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the 1st half, your opponent runs the ball, and you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back playing prevent. That is a terrible job of defense, and to add insult to injury, you've now given up the lead.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start with Fresno State taking on the number 18 team, the Texas State Bobcats. And it's the Bulldogs engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone 1st downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the 1st half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Right side, it's Anderson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line. Making the adjustment on the play. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitching catch.
And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19 into the red zone. It'll be first down. Trying the run, it's Jordan. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, gonna throw it. Stepping to the right. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
The Trojans are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And that one will give them the lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennsaw State offense. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Collins. Escapes the pressure to his right. He had a chance to get rid of it and avoid the loss. Instead, the defense pushes him out of bounds for the loss.
Well, this defense not only has speed, but they also play with great effort. And that time on the quarterback run, they were expecting it. Everybody was in position, but they did a phenomenal job in pursuit, making sure the only direction that guy was going was backwards, running him out of bounds for a big loss.
Upstairs, he's got it. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Catch in the middle. It's Bryson. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minute gain.
2nd and long here. Lost the throw again. They're all over him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Hey, good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
To the air, it's Collins. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. It's inside. It's Jordan. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
At some point, enough is enough. This is the guy that's beating me. He's priority number 1. We got to go get him. It's getting later in the second half. I got to go out and make some plays and get my offense the ball back.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Rushes on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Under pressure. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Hunt is in the air. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. It's a running room. The 30, the 20. He's at the touchdown Trojans. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. No no shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Guys, we're about to see this Kennsaw State offense go back to work. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
They'll need a bunch on second down. The Trojans use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with second and 10. To throw, it's Collins. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. First down, 10 yards to go. Fresh center down's going to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. Pulls it in, it's Rodgers. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have two more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. It's dropped after taking the hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Gets the back moving. Second down to the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Snapped on fourth down. Makes a catch.
Well, down two possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. He'll set up to throw. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Owls in the hurry up. back to pass on second down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Touchdown, Kennsaw State. Makes the catch, plenty of room, feet down in the end zone. That's his third score of the game, and he's up to double figures with 10 on the season. So after the touchdown, they'll try to use this two-point conversion and get this game to within a field goal. He's looking to throw. Out wide left, it's Morgan. He's in there for the two-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He gets a block. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. There he goes. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. Once he got some room, it was over. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And he's going to bring this one out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Kennsaw State will go on the attack, the offense onto the field. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Hit as he throws. Had to force that one.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Dumps it to the back. That's reeled in. It's Morgan. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
I love offenses that are willing to find matchups and take advantage of them. Like, use your running back in the middle of the field. You want to use a linebacker, so be it. He can beat it. This guy has really good speed, really good ball skills, and I like the way they're using him out of the backfield.
And the Owls can really attack on this second and short. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Gotta make the play on 4th. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Kennsaw State coming out with another first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab. It's Dean. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. Kennsaw State right back to work.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Looking to throw again. Unloads to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And it comes up empty there, but that's exactly what this offense needs to keep doing, man. Keep throwing the football. Like, don't quit. Don't give up. I know you're down a couple of possessions, but you want to show your team, man, that we're always going to fight no matter what the scoreboard is. That's what we are. That's who we are. We're competitive, and we're going to keep getting better, and that's the goal of this squad.
Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting... Grabs it! And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He's looking to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll take it himself. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. The clock is just inside 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance, but you got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
Finds his tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And as they come to the line, they have the lead, and they have the clock on their side. 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Jordan. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. The running game has been thrown in reverse the last 2 plays. Would they dare try to run it again on 3rd down? Touchdown, USC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Drops back on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. And that is where defensive ends make their money by getting to the quarterback and knocking him down.
Dang skipping. That's what you want to be. You want to be a double-digit sack guy. You want to be a guy that puts pressure on the quarterback. Playing the run is fun, but I want to get quarterbacks, and I want to make their life better. Nice job on the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He's got it. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Owls have it with a 1st and 10. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He wants a big play here late. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it.